All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, let's jump in. Thank you so much. We are excited to be here with you guys. We have poured over this and we've put in, I obsess, by the way, about the content and the delivery in this room. I love being here with you guys. It is my favorite thing I get to do is to spend time with entrepreneurs that want to create wealth and freedom in their lives. And even so much so that after I had a little session this morning for some of my private clients, I went back to the room and I just really go through that content again and again to think, how can we just create the most value in the least amount of time? And so we obsess about this for months on end. Believe it or not, as soon as this ends, we start with the content for the next one, right? So it's always our journey over 4 months to take all of the ideas and thinking and then try to make it market specific and deliver you the max amount of impact we possibly can. And it's all in line with our mission. Our mission is really the placards you see everywhere, which is freedom, right? Be Wealthy is all about freedom and getting free, right? Freedom of the work you do, how you do it, where you do it, and who you do it with. It really guides everything that I do in my own life. I wake up every single week, I go into the closet when I'm getting ready, and there's that days in your life weekly, every week you check off. And I look at that and I ask myself, is the week I'm about to do, does it matter? Is it in line with my purpose? Is it going where I want to go? And am I adding value in the way I want to? And no question, when I get to see this on my calendar this week and spend time with all of you, I know that I'm in the right place, and I want to make sure your time is your investment. You invested your money to be here, but you invested something much more valuable, which is your time. And so we're very cognizant of that. We appreciate you being here, and we're going to run really hard today. And so I want to share a couple things that I'm just thinking about lately. And in these times we're in, it's important to realize that it's just a simple, I saw this graphic somewhere on the social medias. I don't know if you're seeing out there, we're in the content game now. Be wealthy. I'm not saying it's good yet, right, on the social medias, but we're out there working the content game with my guy Cole's teaching me social media. But I saw someone else post this, and I thought a lot about it, right? You make hard decisions, you get a really easy life. You make easy decisions every day, you live a really hard life. And everyone in this room is here because you're making hard decisions. I want to recognize the original people that have been with us the entire time. And so if you'll clap and come up here, we call your name, come up here, grab your plaque. We've got hold these plaques up, okay? We've got these incredible gold Be Wealthy plaques that we built for you. Brother Boatner, Brother Brad, David and Tiffany, come on up. Joe and Taylor, Matt Ingram, Andrew Franklin, Brother Dixon, Grant Howard, Brother Lander, Scott Lander, Tony Wynn, Brother Seth Cho, Ryan Manley, Jace Graham, Scott Bauer, Parker and Casey, and last but certainly not least, Spring Business. I bring people that are in our world that have made a huge impact on our business and allowed us to go further faster. My banker, Mr. Jeremy Wright. Take it away. All right, happy hour is right outside, starting right now. We will be back in here. We start right at 9. We'll run all the way through the end of the day. And do not be late tomorrow. We have a surprise starting early. All right, good morning. How was last night? What were your thoughts on this book? The most impressive thing about this book, I think, is the number one, that he didn't write it. Like his stuff's so good that someone reached out to him and said, dude, I want to write a book about the stuff you're writing on blogs and Twitter and whatever. Like, I want to write a book about you. Like, is that, I mean, because he's like, I make a bunch of money, I don't want to write a book. Right, he's that, and then the book that another guy writes about him is arguably, if not my favorite book of all, definitely one of my top 5. I bought 40, and this sits in my office. Everybody comes in, I'm like, you need to read this. You need to read this and think about this. So what was the most impactful thing when you read this? And they're getting out?
Yeah, so they were employees, they weren't tenants.
What's the stuff inside?
Probably his furniture from trying to Airbnb it.
So we immediately need to secure it. We need to move that stuff to storage. We'll have to store that in Sedona.
Okay.
We can't, because if he says he's got a Mona Lisa, right?
The Mona Lisa.
I'm just saying, and we'll gamify, so you got to make sure you get our attorney, like, hey, legally we'll have to put that in storage. We have to notice it.
But even though he's not a tenant, do you have to?
I believe, get with our attorney tomorrow and ask about occupancy. Hey, we got items in there.
Okay.
They were just as employees there, were they just hanging out?
Yeah, so supposedly they were like cleaning it and trying to pull out the furniture is what they were trying to do.
Did he put up cameras?
He knows.
Oh.
I don't know if he put up cameras or not.
Do we have pictures? How's the inside look? Was it remodeled?
He's supposed to be doing that. I haven't gotten photos from him yet.
Well, hey, can you tell Matt we need 100 photos and we needed, what you and I need to figure out, how does the condition compare to what we thought?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I have a feeling, hey, if he put furniture in there, it means I'm right.
Well, but there was furniture in it when he bought it.
Yeah, but it was shitty furniture. Because Tim was close to, his story has been that he's close to done. He was close to Airbnb-ing it, so. I'm gonna take my family up there and go fuck around that river. I was like, this is awesome. So he's like, yeah, I want.
What's it worth?
I don't know, $1 million, Niner. I mean, it's not great, but I mean, $1 million on 720 is pretty good. And I want it.